this building of Wat Lok Moli, or sometimes seen written as Wat Lok Moli. It is an assembly building owned by the rulers of Meng Rai dynasty, and it is located in the northern Thailand, Chiang Mai. The year of build is unknown, but was first mentioned in 1367 when King Huaina, the sixth ruler of the Meng Rai dynasty, invited a group of 10 monks from Burma to live at the temple and spread their teachings on Theravada Buddhism. It has a traditional Lana architecture and uses Lana wood carved temple with giant ruined stupa.
The Embassy of Portugal. It is located in central Thailand, which is in Bangkok. The Embassy of Portugal is a building that was built in relation between Thailand and Portugal. The Embassy of Portugal is a chancery building that functioned for diplomatic mission of Thailand and Portugal. It was built in 1860 by the Italian-Austrian architect Joaquim Grassi. The Embassy of Portugal is located near the river of Chao Phraya in Bangkok. This is the ground floor plan and first floor plan of the building, which is in a symmetry architecture organization. The arms of Portugal on the above of gable roof part to identify the building is owned by the Portuguese. The architecture element of this building is a two-story building that was built in classic Portuguese colonial architecture. This building summary is based on this building. The architecture style doesn't belong to where it is located, but people still can know how to identify this building by looking at its architecture style, even though it is not a local building.
Swankula Vidyalaya School was located in Bangkok, Thailand. It's an educational building for all boys public secondary school in grades 7 through 12 in Bangkok. It's also known as the Rose Garden College as a word Swankula in Thai means Rose Garden, where it's originally located in the Rose Garden in the Grand Palace. Originally, purpose was to educate the children of nobility and the royal household, where it is for royal page lieutenants and has always benefited from royal patronage. It is an ancient building featuring neoclassical architecture that was founded by King Chulalongkorn in the year of 1882 with the theory of Subijano Babul Hoti, which means he who knows well will progress, who flourish rapidly.
On the next page, here we are at the Kalai House. Kalai House is located at the north region of Thailand. At the bottom page, there is a sketch of Kalai House, which is traditional Thailand house, and the annotation of each building part and their significant roles. Kalai House is used to be owned by aristocrat family for 3 generations, but nowadays it is being changed into museum. At the next page, we can see the floor plan and their detailed explanation for each spatial planning. And the next one, we have a front elevation that show the beautiful Kalai house roof. And the next one, we have right elevations of the house that show that Kalai house is seated on stilts. It is for preventing pests from coming to the house. Next one is the ornamentation of the house, which is Humyun and Kalai. Kalai is a wooden ornamentation that located on top of the roof that symbolize a buffalo horns. Here we can see some of the activities that being done in the house. The next page is the Vimanmet Mansion. In Bangkok, Thailand, there is a former royal mansion called the Vimanmet Mansion. It is located in Dusit District, Dusit Palace Complex. During his royal tour of Europe in 1897, King Rama V visited numerous royal palaces. The architecture. The construction began in 1897 and the building was completed on March 27, 1901. This mansion construction uses nails and mostly the building material was from golden teak, which is a tropical hardwood. So this is the building. The evolution of building, the interior of building.
Next is Ban Cipraca, a residential house in Phuket. For the layout, on the left side is about architecture and the right side is about design elements. On the top in the middle, we have a pop-out in front of elevation of the house. It has 3 layers, in which the first layer consists of veranda, porch, assembly point, and range. The second layer is back of the house, and the third layer is the trees, shows that this house living is around the trees. Next, this pop-out cubit telling about a short history about this house, in which consists of the architects and so on. Left on it, you have a small sketches, shows the 3D of the house. Below here, we have a pop-out of plan of this house. The concept of this pop-out is to linear the grid between floor plan and roof plan. Pull the roof plan, and then we got the floor plan, so that the audience can feel realistic and imagine how the layout of the house looks like. Here is the section cards, shows how the open space in the middle of the house functional as the passive design. Red line here shows the airflow that goes towards outside. Move to the right side here. Okay, these two pop-out shows the design elements that contains in the house, in which Portuguese and Chinese elements. Portuguese elements mostly apply on the structure and exterior. Meanwhile, the Chinese elements influence on the detailing and interior.
The Cathedral of the Immaculate Conception is a Catholic church located at the coastal city of Canterbury, which is located in the eastern coast of Thailand. It was officially opened to the public in 1909 and became one of the largest Catholic churches in Thailand. Its tall tower make it visible from most parts of the city and become the landmark of Canterbury. The use of the cathedral still remain the same, where people will go there, the Christians will go there for worship, and the cathedral itself is significantly influenced by Gothic architecture, where there are lots of arches and stained glasses, where the stained glasses there are like the saint of Christianity portrayed on the stained glasses, and then there are also statue of Virgin Mary at the front of the cathedral and inside of the cathedral near the altar.